Hey, you guys, it's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is day 1063 of my ketogenic journey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday, and I'll be right back with a chit chat and a weigh in. Plus, a place in which I'm proud of myself that I think a lot of people would be disappointed in. So I'm going to show y'all everything and tell y'all everything. And holy crap. So how much weight have I lost from the beginning of this year to now?
A lot.
You think a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll get to that in a minute. And I think hubby's going to be a little shocked. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. And all that good YouTube jazz that helps this channel grow. So, now, I guess it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. But first, let me get out this car's way. You alright over there?
No.
Three, two, one.
My typical liquids for the day include water, which I don't need to show you because you know what it looks like. Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper that I get at Walmart or Food Line in my Bubba cup. Thank you, Miss Betty. And it'll be butter caramel coffee with Lecanto extract mixed into my unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I'm having my first meal of the day at 4:30 p.m. 3 fried eggs with the bubble yellow, 3 sausage links, and a cup of buttery caramel coffee from Food Line with unsweetened vanilla almond milk and monk fruit sweetener. As for dinner, I had 3 of these Oscar Mayer Smokies and 3 of the 86% dark chocolate. Call it a PMS breakdown. Alright, you guys, so there's going to be some changes in my routine, I think, or I'm going to try to be. I say this once in a while that it's time to really get to it and push hard and work better, but I went back. Somebody had mentioned they had watched, my videos from earlier this year. I haven't lost much, but, I physically changed quite a bit. So I decided to go back and watch my very first video from this year, which is all in a 2020 playlist on the front of the channel if you want to see it. Well, I do look a lot different, but the weight hasn't changed that much. In fact, this whole year, I've been battling about 10 whole pounds or so. So I started January 1st at 171.8. My lowest thus far this year is 160.6. So 11.2 pounds in the entire year lost. And we're almost 7 months in. We're heading up on July. Do you want to say something?
Yeah. Now remember how much weight makes you look different. You see me when I lose weight or go up on weight. I look completely different when I'm at 180, but I drop down to 160 and I look completely different.
All right. Well, it's also the smaller and smaller I get. Now, it's not necessarily the more and more you'll struggle. I do a lot of crazy things, trying this, adding that, doing this, and seeing what this does, and then I'll have a random cheat here and there, or do something crazy, just something crazy. But I gotta honestly say, while I'm disappointed in the numbers, the 11.2 in 7 months, I am thrilled with the 11.2 in 7 months. And I know that might sound very, very confusing to some folks, but if I were not keto, I would have likely gained 10 pounds this year.
Probably more.
Or more, yeah, that's entirely possible. And if I were to say, well, this isn't working, I've only lost 10 pounds in 7 months, I might as well quit, it's highly likely that I would regain half my weight.
Just to show you how much you probably would have gained, because you gain weight faster than I do.
Right.
I had my surgery, I weighed 148 pounds.
Right.
Well, let's say what the doctor would say. I weighed 153, fully dressed, shoes, everything.
Right.
I weigh 173 now, fully dressed.
So, right, he's gained about 20 pounds since he quit keto, what, about 2 months ago?
Back in April, I think.
Yeah, so it hasn't been that long. Honestly, while it's not optimal, while I would rather, have dropped 30 pounds so far this year, or hey, 50, it's okay.
You didn't gain.
I didn't gain. That's exactly it. I didn't gain. I didn't give up. I kept trucking. I kept pushing.
And you're at a healthy weight.
And I'm at a healthy weight. Yeah, that's a good thing too. Now, if you're morbidly obese and you're watching this, know that my first 100 pounds came off in 1 year. And I've seen people lose 125, 150 pounds in 1 year on keto. So if you're super morbidly obese, your weight's going to drop really quick. if you get on keto and you get hardcore with it. The more and more, and now if I drop my calories super low, there is every chance that I could just decimate 30 more pounds this year. But I don't want to drop my calories super low. I'm at the point now where I want to lose weight in a healthy fashion, maintain in a way that's easy to maintain. When I get to my goal, I don't want to have to stay at 1,000 calories a day. I want to be able to eat 13, 14, 1,500 calories if that's what I want to eat. So I don't want to push myself to the point where I can't eat hardly anything. You know what I mean? And I would rather, again, lose 30 pounds in a year, but I'll take the 10 so far. And who knows? I've still got, 5 months left in this year? A little over 5 months?
Yeah, but, if you only lose 10 pounds this year, what's the harm? Lose 10 pounds next year.
Right. There's no harm at all.
You'll get that goal.
There's no harm at all. But I won't lie, when watching the first video, and adding up the numbers, I was like, oh, well, crap. This is a bust. But it's not. It's really not a bust. Once I really sit there and thought about it for a minute, I'm like, yeah, but at least I lost 11.2 instead of gained it.
You're still moving towards your goal.
I'm still moving towards my goal. I'm still creeping there.
At the beginning, if it takes you 10 years or 100 years.
It's my life. It's a life's journey. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Once you're at least a healthy weight anyway, you do want to get to a healthy weight in case you need some kind of surgery or something.
Weight. Something that you find pleasing and healthy.
Right. So, I mean, honestly, okay. So I'm in two thoughts here. One is, if I never lose any more weight, that's just fine. I'm at a good, healthy size. The other is, I haven't reached my goal yet, and I would really like to see what that weight looks like on me. So I'm kind of like in this area where I want to, but I don't care. Does that make sense? I don't know. So,
and by the way, yes, I think she's at a beautiful size.
I don't know. I still look. Y'all know if you've watched my videos for more than a minute, you'll know that I still have areas on me that I'm uncomfortable with, that I want to slim down. And that's the truth too. I know even at 111 pounds, I'll probably have an area here and there. I'll be like, but if I could just lose 5 more pounds there, or gain 10 pounds here, I would be perfect or happy or whatever. But the truth is, happiness doesn't come from weight loss. It comes from your
insides. The truth is, the only
insides.
person that needs to be happy with how you look is the person you're sleeping with. Plain and simple.
No, they don't even have to be happy with the way you look.
They're the ones that opinion. What I mean is, they're the only opinion that matters.
Oh, well, I suppose so. But the truth of the matter is, it's really only your opinion.
Yes, but
yeah, I just don't want people to think that, because I've heard men go, "Well, she gained too much weight and I just left her."
No, that ain't what I mean. That ain't what I mean. What I mean is, women are a lot harder on themselves than anybody else is going to be. Like for you, I think there is nothing wrong with you whatsoever, but you will sit there and ring off about 30 things that you find wrong with you. And I don't see nothing wrong with it.
He's not lying. He'll be like, "You're so beautiful." I'm like, "Yeah, but do you see this? How about this? Come on, look at the jiggle." Yeah. And people will tell me, "You're looking younger and younger." And I look in this camera, I do not see younger and younger. I see wrinkles. But again, guys, I'm at the age where wrinkles are going to start showing up. I'm also losing a lot of weight. So
that's added wrinkles.
I don't know if it's added wrinkles, but it's definitely a de-stress of the skin. I imagine it's not helping none, if you know what I mean. Let me go ahead and get to today's weigh-in, because from the first of the year to today's weigh-in, it doesn't even look as good as it is. But it's still down from yesterday.
Yes, this is what it is.
Good morning, y'all. I don't want to step on the scale. I'm tired. Let's see what it says. $164.2. So 1.2 pounds down from yesterday. Again, I'm not mad at that. It's always down is always better than up.
Remember, you're not on that water pill no more, so.
I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I went back on that. Remember?
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
He's not helping.
No, I'm behind.
Yeah, but I went back on the water pill, so that was a 9-pound jump up, and then have to beat that water weight back off, then doing dumb, crazy things. So this is why I've been stuck at this 11.2 pounds this year.
If you don't mind me asking, what did you do that was dumb and crazy? Other than take a bite off my salad.
Oh, well, that one day I woke up that first thing that morning and drank some sweet tea by accident. It was in that cup on. Did you watch that video?
No, I haven't watched too many videos lately.
our grandson has a
I
cup
heard you talking
just
about
like ours. Just like, it's
Yeah.
just like this one, only his is black.
It's technically mine.
Right, well, it's technically my husband's, but he don't use it, so our grandson uses it. He left it on my nightstand. My drink was also on my nightstand. I rolled over, I grabbed it, I drank some. I was like, that tastes weird. But it's early morning, nothing tastes right first thing. And I did it again. And I was like, oh no. And I turned on the light and I had my grandson's sweet tea cup. And it wasn't even good sweet tea, y'all. If you know, if you're from the South, I'm sure, I don't know if other people know, but sweet tea, if it's left for a couple hours, it don't taste as good. That stuff starts to sour. And it had been left overnight, so it was not that great.
Yes.
But
Should
anyway,
have lemon in it too.
I don't care for lemon. You do. I'm not a lemon person. I'm okay with lemon, but I'm not a
That's what I
lemon
was
person.
thinking of, lemon iced tea.
Right. But see, and guys, I'm on my way right now to an eye doctor. For those of you who don't know, several months ago, one of my eyes went wonky and did this kaleidoscope thing where a dude's head kind of came off his shoulders and turned upside down. So the first step was I had went to a heart doctor because I was already going to have some stuff checked to make sure everything was good to go. Or make sure that wasn't causing like a blood pressure issue. They've checked my heart inside and out, like legitimately. No heart problem. So they're sending me to a neuro-ophthalmologist, which is basically an eye doctor that also does brain stuff. So I'm kind of excited for that. That's where I'm heading now. And you guys will find out whatever I find out tomorrow. But you know, you never find out anything the day of, usually. So we'll just have to see what he says. I'm also excited for this because on my mother's side, there is a lot of eye disease. Glaucoma, cataracts, and retinitis pigmentosa. All three of the things have been known to take family members' eyesight. I have a nephew who is just barely 30. He can barely see anything. It's harder on boys. Our son does have it. Our daughter does have it. I do have it. And I do have one cataract the last time I went to an eye doctor. So it's going to be interesting to see what they say and what that kaleidoscope crap was, because they were looking at mini strokes. I think they've came off of that completely now. Something did happen the other day. I was driving and filming, in fact, and I had to pull over real fast because stuff started to go a little wonky. I got pulled over, settled down for a few minutes, and it stopped. So I don't really know what that is or what's causing it. It's not a keto issue, for anybody's wondering. It's not old age, I hope. But anyway, I don't know what's causing it. So maybe this eye doctor will be able to shed some light on it.
Why are you beating on the cripple?
You're not crippled. You just have a back. Man. Anyway, guys and dolls, I'm going to run in this post office, check it, and if there's anything in here, I'll show you. If not, this is the end of the video. Much love to you. Check the description below. There are ways to support the channel, which are always greatly appreciated. There is a website that I designed to build myself with everything written out, plain and simple, beginner's guide, full foods list, everything you need to know. And if you don't want to read, on the front of this channel is a beginner's guide playlist that I made. So while I've only lost 11.2 pounds so far in 2020, it's also been a really stressful year. Y'all know this is true, okay? So I'm doing good to lose anything. Most people are on quarantine, they gain it. So I'm doing good. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's my story, I'm sticking to it. Leave me alone.
That's why I'm gaining. I'm a snacker.
Yeah. And that's one thing I need to stop doing is snacking.
I thought too.
And it's keto snacking, but I'm going to the refrigerator back and forth. And I've talked about this already this year. I'm also going to stop drinking my coffee by itself. Because I'm breaking my fast, I'm sure, earlier in the day than I realized. What?
I take the blame for her snacking. She sees me go in the refrigerator and she follows suit. It's my fault, but I can't help it. I've always been a snacker.
I would give you all the blame, but I go in there a lot when you ain't looking. So anyway, but it's I gotta stop that. I gotta stop drinking my coffee without a meal because I know it's breaking my fast. And I've got to be just more diligent. Anyway, guys and dolls, if there's nothing in the post office, much love to you. Bye, y'all. All right, you guys. So something did come in the mail. I was gonna show it to you, but I'm saving it for tomorrow because it's oh my God. I cannot believe it. And yes, it's amazing. It's shocking. It's holy crap.
It's not shocking.
You'll see it tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow.
Anthony.